The Last Jedi really sucked, didn't it? Have you watched The Force Awakens since then? Neither have I. I can't say I still enjoyed The Force Awakens as much as I used to enjoy it. I really liked The Force Awakens upon its release. I even had it on my best of 2015 list. And I mentioned liking it in other Star Wars videos I made. I've never changed my opinion on a movie so drastically before, but here I am, about to say it. The Force Awakens is not a good movie anymore. The key word, anymore. The Force Awakens was an enjoyable, exciting, awesome movie to see at the time of its release. I remember sitting in an awful seat in the movie theater and not minding it at all because it was Star Wars. It was great to see old heroes back, and the new heroes that were introduced seemed interesting at the time. Some fans hated The Force Awakens right away, but I really wanted to give it a chance. The Force Awakens leaves you with so many questions. How does Rey have all these powers with the Force when we haven't seen her past training of the Force? I figured the next movie would answer that, but then of course The Last Jedi came out and answered all of our questions by turning them into punchlines. I look back at The Force Awakens, I realize The Force Awakens would have felt more complete had it answered those questions within the movie, or gave us room to interpret the questions, as the original Star Wars movie brought to us. Then there's Han Solo's death scene. I had a little problem with it back then when I was watching it, but I didn't let it bother me that much. I read Harrison Ford might have not wanted to keep the role going. But man, if I was the executive in charge of Star Wars, I would have told him, "You're Han Solo. You have to please the fans. You're stuck with it. You're playing Han Solo." If Han Solo was meant to leave the series, I would have preferred he left the series in a later movie, say the third movie in this new trilogy, and have him leave peacefully, not have the cheap death scene that he got in this movie. It seemed kind of out of character for him, for that matter. His death scene bothers me a lot more now. Then simply having Luke Skywalker at the end of The Force Awakens added to the incompleteness of the picture. And since many experts have already trashed Luke Skywalker's role in The Last Jedi, I'm not going to go into that again. What I do want to say is, now that I've admitted to the unsatisfaction that The Force Awakens provides, I actually appreciate the prequels even more than I used to appreciate them. I already made a video talking about why the prequels are good and deserve reevaluation. So I hope you'll see that video if you haven't already. I hope you'll take the time to revisit the prequels if you still haven't revisited them. I guarantee you're going to appreciate them a lot more than you used to. I hope you'll subscribe to me for more videos. I'm working to get my monetization back and continue making these videos for you. Have yourself a good week and may the Force be with you.